The HBO prequel series Dune, Prophecy hints at one character being the key to the reckoning. Dune, Prophecy is a 6-part series based on the 2012 novel Sisterhood of Dune, which was written by original Dune author Frank Herbert's son, Brian, and Kevin J. Anderson. The story takes place more than 10,000 years before the rise of Paul Atreides, which is chronicled in Denis Villeneuve's Dune, 2020, and Dune, Part 2, 2024. Dune, Prophecy reveals the origins of the powerful shadow sisterhood known as the Bene Gesserit and how they manipulated the fate of humankind. Dune, Prophecy Episode 2 reveals what happened to Lila and her grandmother, Reverend Mother Dorothea, after Tula and Valia Harkonnen encouraged her to prematurely endure a life-threatening ritual known as the Agony. Valia had been anticipating the reckoning, otherwise known as the Tiran Arafel, for years, and wanted Lila to visit the spirit of her great-grandmother, Mother Superior Rakella, for guidance. The Tiran Arafel involves a holy judgment brought on by a tyrant, which could end up being spearheaded by the dangerous Desmond Hart. Dune, Prophecy suggests Desmond Hart being the key to the reckoning. Rakella's cautionary words through Lila during the Agony tell all. Desmond Hart, Travis Fimmel, using his mental powers in Dune, Prophecy Season 1 EP 1 image via Max. After the shocking ending of Dune, Prophecy Episode 1, Desmond Hart has proven himself to be a dangerous enemy to Valia Harkonnen and a powerful ally to Emperor Javico Carino. Because of his stark opposition to Valia Harkonnen and the secret intentions of the Bene Gesserit sisterhood that he has sensed through his newly granted psychic powers, Desmond Hart appears to be the greatest threat to Valia's vision of subliminal control over the Imperium. What's more, Valia is unable to control him through the Bene Gesserit power of voice. Rakella speaks through Lila during the Agony sequence in Dune, Prophecy Episode 2. Rakella says, "The key to the reckoning is one born twice. Once in blood, once in spice. A revenant full of scars. A weapon born of war on a path too short." Rakella's cautionary words all but point to Desmond Hart, who was essentially born again after getting eaten by the sandworm, returning with miraculous and lethal powers that have the power to bring on the reckoning almost single-handedly. How Dune, Prophecy has made Desmond Hart the enemy of the Sisterhood. Hart frees himself by revealing the Sisterhood's true game to Emperor Carino. Desmond Hart may appear to be siding with Emperor Carino to serve the Imperium by exposing Valia Harkonnen and the Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. The Carinos wish to harness Hart's powers, replacing their Bene Gesserit sister with him, who Hart rather conveniently killed. By proving to be a more loyal servant to the Carinos, he also becomes one step closer to the throne. Hart could in time turn his powers against the Carinos and aim to take the throne either through force or through an arranged marriage with Princess Inez, now that Hart also killed her husband Pruitt Rakessa. If Hart rises to power, he could become the tyrant who sparks the reckoning in Dune, Prophecy.